I'm going to tell you a story that I heard a long time ago. Once there was a chief, Indian chief, who lived in a village, of course. This chief was very powerful. He was a great warrior, and he was fearless. He feared no one. He feared nothing. And after winning battles against giants and monsters, he boasted, "I am the most powerful man in the world. No one is more powerful than I am. No one." Now, a wise old woman in the village heard this boast. And the woman said, "I know someone who is more powerful." Well, the chief heard about this, heard what the old woman said, and the chief came to her tent and sat in her tent and asked, "Who is this person who is more powerful, stronger, braver than I am?" And the old woman pointed in the corner of the tent, let's say, inside a tent, to a baby boy. The baby boy was sitting on the ground, sucking on maple sugar, very happy, peaceful, content, just sitting there. And the warrior was shocked at this, and he looked again, and then he said, "Baby, come here." Maybe the first time he said it softer. "Baby, come here." And the baby looked and went back to licking his maple sugar. Now the warrior was shocked because everyone obeyed him always. And the warrior looked at the baby and said, "Baby, come here." The baby looked up and started to scream and cry. Scream and cry. Screamed even louder than the giants did when the warrior defeated them in battle. Now the warrior was really at a loss, perplexed, confused. And so he decided, I will, by the way, the baby's name is Wasis, was Wasis, W-A-S-I-S. So now the warrior decided that he would resort to his magic and his chants. So he put on his magical special dress, special paints on his face, special feathers, and started dancing. Dancing, wild dancing. Now the baby looked up, stopped crying, and smiled. And the chief kept dancing until the chief was exhausted, and sweat broke out all over his body, his paint washed off, and he sat down exhausted, and the baby sat there smiling. And the woman explained that yes, the baby is the most powerful one. Oh, by the way, the baby sat there saying goo, goo, goo. And so the old woman explained, the baby is the one whom everyone loves and obeys. And really, the woman said, goo, goo, goo is the baby's war cry. That is, it's like a declaration of war. When baby goes goo, 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 everyone must take notice of this. It's like a war cry. A clever little story. And so the chief, humbled, but a little wiser, left the tent knowing that no, he wasn't the most powerful, and perhaps maybe even his powers were trivial compared with some other powers.